guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Alicia Dougherty feeding her dog chocolate. You heard that right. Her dog was fed chocolate because of her negligence, and she thought that it was just so funny. She went ahead and shared it on social media. So I'd like to talk for a few minutes. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I was sent this post by one of my amazing Instagram followers, and it's a story that Alicia shared, and it shows the dog hopping up on the counter and ingesting chocolate pumpkin bread that she had out on the counter. And she had the nerve to not only share this, but also say, "It's always the shy, quiet one," with a laughing emoji. A laughing emoji of her dog ingesting something that is toxic. She thought was funny. And hey, this video might be a little nitpicky to some people. Don't care. I'm going to post it anyway because I could not imagine showing negligence and then posting it on social media as if it's something funny, quirky, or cute. This is not cute. In fact, it put her dog's life in danger. And I know she won't watch this video, but let's talk about dogs ingesting chocolate. Chocolate contains theobromine, a stimulant that is toxic to dogs. Dogs cannot metabolize it as efficiently as humans, leading to higher levels in their blood. This can cause a range of symptoms, including vomiting, diarrhea, increased heart rate, seizures, tremors, agitation, and death. The severity of symptoms depends on the amount of chocolate consumed, the type of chocolate. Dark chocolate is more toxic than milk chocolate, and the size of the dog. Even small amounts of chocolate can be dangerous for small dogs. I know that her dog is not a small dog. It still matters. If you suspect your dog has eaten chocolate, it is important to seek veterinary attention immediately. Not post it on social media with a laughing emoji. You should be taking your dog to the vet. Treatment may include inducing vomiting, giving activated charcoal, and monitoring the dog's heart rate and other vital signs. In severe cases, hospitalization may be necessary. I pray that this dog was able to get through this and not be sick and not be sick or having seizures or anything like that. Again, this goes back to social media breeds such idiots like Alicia, where you do something stupid like leaving food on the counter with an untrained dog, having that dog hop up on the counter and eat that food, because dogs are food driven, most of them are, and you decide to snap a photo and post it on social media. And people are going to think this is funny. Oh, what a silly dog. Oh, what a, dog that's just doing a funny thing. This is so unfunny that I cannot even crack a smile thinking about this. If I knew that my dog had ingested chocolate, number one, I wouldn't be taking a photo. Number two, I would already have my dog in the car on the way to the vet. But you see, people like Alicia have been trained that posting things like this will drive engagement. And engagement, clicks, followers, money comes above anything else for a lot of these people.
Small Animal Emergency Veterinarian diving deep on common pet emergencies. Today we're talking chocolate toxicity. There are different types of chocolate, with milk chocolate being less toxic and baker's chocolate being the most toxic. The direct toxic effects come from methylxanthine, specifically theobromine. At lower dosages, it can cause issues with the GI tract, such as vomiting and diarrhea, but it can progress to causing issues with the brain and heart as well, such as tremors, hyperexcitability, seizures, and even abnormal heart rate and rhythm. Due to the high fat content in chocolate, they are also at risk for pancreatitis, making their GI signs that much worse. At the ER, we will try to induce vomiting and give a medication to help bind any toxin that's already been absorbed. We also place them on fluids, GI meds, and monitor their heart rate and mentation carefully.
So what I want to say to Alicia is you're dumb, and showing being a negligent pet owner on social media is not funny or relatable to anybody. And I really hope that your dog is okay, because there is no world where your dog suffering from physical health complications due to your negligence is something that I would ever be able to laugh at or relate to. So either way, this photo really made me a little salty when I saw it earlier, and I wanted to share it with y'all. I think that 99% of dog owners know that chocolate is toxic to dogs, along with a list of many other things.
I'm a veterinarian, and these are 5 common household foods that are toxic to dogs. This is chocolate. All of you guys should know by now that chocolate is toxic to dogs, with dark chocolate being considerably worse than milk chocolate. Chocolate contains theobromine and caffeine, which can cause neurological side effects and cardiovascular side effects. So you will see an increased heart rate, tremors, perhaps even seizures, and cardiac arrest if it's really, really bad. So guys, if your dog eats chocolate, especially if it's dark chocolate, go to the vet clinic straight away. And next is raisins and grapes. So the exact toxic amount of these is not really known. Some dogs can handle eating multiple of them and be completely fine, whereas others, if you give them 2 to 3, it's really bad. So essentially they cause acute kidney injury. So the signs you'll see is vomiting, diarrhea, and often peeing more. Just note that, guys, acute kidney injury can become chronic kidney failure. So if you are worried or you see any of these signs and your dog has eaten grapes, make sure you go to the vet clinic straight away. And next is onions and garlic. So the toxic component here is thiosulfate, which essentially breaks down red blood cells. So the symptoms you guys will see here is your dog will become lethargic, their gums will become pale or even yellow. Now, I know a lot of you use garlic as a preventative tick and flea medication, and you say that you've never had a problem and that garlic is safe. And guys, remember, dogs have a lot of red blood cells, so small doses of garlic is not going to destroy everything, but doing it repeatedly or using very high doses will definitely have an effect. So if you notice that their gums start to go pale, that means they're losing blood. So be careful when using onion and garlic, especially on a chronic basis. And next is xylitol, which, as you guys know, is an artificial sweetener used in making cakes and cookies and stuff like that. It affects both the liver and the pancreas. And regarding the pancreas, it causes the release of lots of insulin, and insulin causes the absorption of glucose into the cells. So your dogs will basically become hypoglycemic, or they'll get low blood sugar. And this is obviously dangerous, because if their blood sugar goes way too low, they can get seizures and convulsions. So guys, be very careful when using xylitol in your baking. And next is alcohol or ethanol, which can cause vomiting or diarrhea, and can also cause central nervous system suppression, meaning that your dog can become incoordinated and potentially even get seizures. The dosage, guys, it's basically similar for humans. A bit of beer is not going to be much of a problem, but if they chug a bottle of tequila, get them to a vet straight away. And guys, please remember to follow and sign up for my free mailing list in my bio.
You're sitting here posting it on social media. Nobody thinks this is funny. Nobody thinks this is funny. And while Alicia might want to put in her captions things like, "We hope you have an amazing day. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are loved," you are a terrible dog owner and a bad parent. So those are my thoughts on this catastrophe. My God, but that's it for today. If you like the video, please leave a like in the comments. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.